The other he spoke of?
Leia. Leia's my sister?
Welcome to MojoPlays, and today we're taking a look at 10 adult jokes in LEGO games.
Are you free, man?
No, I am not Freeman. His lawyers might be watching.
From dark undertones to total rewrites, these jokes probably went over the little ones' heads. And they better have. Which adult joke was your favorite? Let us know down in the comments. Before we begin, we publish new videos all week long, so be sure to subscribe to MojoPlays and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos. Farewell, new friend. LEGO Star Wars The Force Awakens and LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. One of the few memorable moments from The Force Awakens is the tragic scene where Finn witnesses one of his fellow troopers fall at the hands of war. A blood smear on his helmet, left to remind him of the First Order's hunger for power at any cost. But we have to lighten the mood up and leave this drama to the adults.
Back to your squad.
LEGO Force Awakens changes this by turning the blood into a splatter of fruit. As for Skywalker Saga, Finn is turned into a cupcake-fueled trooper and gets a smear of frosting on his helmet instead. You wanna know how he got his scarf? LEGO Batman 3 Beyond Gotham.
But I do believe he was trying to tell Batman how he got his scarf.
The Dark Knight movie trilogy is pretty adult with its dark tone and writing, almost borderline R-rated material in some scenes. Much of this intensity is stripped from the Dark Knight DLC for LEGO Batman 3, and Joker dressed as a nurse is a prime example of this. According to Alfred, Batman asks the Joker why he was dressed in a nurse's outfit, to which Joker replies that it has something to do with, quote, fan service.
I remember Batman asking the Joker why he was wearing a nurse's uniform. He babbled something about fan service.
Given the feminine appearance of Joker's nurse disguise, we have a feeling the fan service does not exactly mean for the sake of callback. Anime fans will understand.
Blimey, stands out the crowd, doesn't he?
Classic coppers. LEGO City Undercover.
Oh, it's you again. Fine. Briefing room! 1 minute!
LEGO City Undercover has an incredible moment during the early parts of the game, where a massive cast of characters reference classic crime shows and movies. Such characters include Dirty Harry, Starsky and Hutch, Crockett and Tubbs from Miami Vice, and even Columbo.
Just one more thing, Chief.
Sherlock Holmes and Dear Watson are there as well, but we wouldn't expect the kids to understand the other references due to their age, as well as the older demographic. These were very clearly made for the adults.
Come on, settle down, people.
A Death for the Laughs. LEGO The Incredibles.
After you trashed the last one, I had to make some major modifications. Sure, it was difficult, but you are worth it.
It isn't often that a Pixar movie gets as dark as The Incredibles did. Take the Kronos scene, for example, where Mr. Incredible finally learns about what happened to his old friend Gazerbeam. Rather than keep Gazerbeam's skeletal remains in the LEGO Incredibles video game, they switched it out with something a bit more goofy for the tykes. A scarecrow dressed as Syndrome.
Huh?
Whoa!
Most kids probably know about this scene already. The Incredibles is rated PG after all, but the dark subject matter is enough for us to call it a somewhat adult joke at the least.
That's it. This way. There we go.
A mechanic broken. LEGO Indiana Jones: The Original Adventures. What's strange about Raiders of the Lost Ark is that while it is rated PG, there is quite a bit of graphic violence and imagery in it. Case in point, the mechanic's death. Though you don't see his demise, it's still vicious to where LEGO may not want that in their game. And so, the first LEGO indie game made it a bit sillier. Rather than spray gallons of red stuff everywhere, the mechanic simply loses his head. Literally. Hey, he's still alive, he's just headless now. Making Dufresne proud. LEGO City Undercover.
I'm Chase. I heard you might know about Rex Fury.
Rex Fury. That man owes me.
While we could have lumped this in with all of the other crime drama movies and TV, this one was just a little more special to make its own entry. In the early moments of Lego City Undercover, you have to go to the jail and talk with a mysterious inmate named Blue, or Freeman, who seems to have all the connections.
Well, that's the question on everyone's lips. Except no one's allowed in his cell to find out. Not even the police.
Once Chase leaves, another inmate will approach him and ask if he is Freeman, to which he responds in a way that solidifies the reference to the Shawshank Redemption.
Are you free, man?
No. No, I am not Freeman. His lawyers might be watching.
A Grievous End for Grievous. Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga.
Hello there.
Grievous's end in Revenge of the Sith is one with some disturbing imagery. Not only does his chest combust after a few blaster shots, but the fire erupts from his already haunting face. In Skywalker Saga, Obi-Wan decides to be more sassy and less lethal, which is arguably more savage than the movie death. He basically treats Grievous's head and body like his own toy. Starting to think old Ben here is actually more of a Sith Lord than a Jedi. The box. You opened it. Lego Indiana Jones: The Original Adventures and Lego Indiana Jones 2: The Adventure Continues. The climactic scene in Raiders of the Lost Ark is a brutal one to watch, perhaps too brutal for the young ones to watch. While both of the LEGO indie games tone this down, one cannot help but chuckle at the darker and more gruesome imagery. The exploding bodies and melting faces are replaced with mindless dancing instead, but somewhere out there, you have to wonder if there's an alternate cut that makes the LEGO version a reality, right? Welcoming our robot overlords, LEGO Dimensions.
Hello. It's very nice to meet you. Would you like a game of chess?
LEGO Dimensions is chock full of cameos, Easter eggs, and more for fans of Ghostbusters, Batman, Scooby-Doo, Simpsons, and, well, almost everything. One moment, however, was most likely made for the older crowd. In the boss fight against GLaDOS, you'll summon HAL 9000 from 2001: A Space Odyssey to distract her, and the two will bicker as you try to execute your next action.
There is no room for emotion within my calculations.
And there's no room for you within my calculations. Now go away.
Even though HAL is one of the most famous robots in pop culture, the kids most likely have no interest in the movie he's from. Have you seen 2001? It's not an engaging movie.
It is important that you calm down.
How many times do I need to ask you to go away?
An entry we simply cannot name. LEGO Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga.
There is another Skywalker.
Yes, we could not give this entry a proper name because of its rather alarming subject matter. And you know, YouTube censors, they don't like a lot of things. We'll put it like this, though. We know that Luke and Leia are revealed to be siblings in Episode 6, yes? And we all know what happens in the movie beforehand, correct? That said, when Skywalker Saga gets to the reveal, we all know that Luke and R2-D2's panic is completely justified.
Leia's my sister?
Kids, you will understand what's wrong with this part of the story when you're older. Man, YouTube censors are fun, aren't they?
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, there's more where that came from.